This is a picture of me in 2021. I was 16 and I hated how I looked. So I decided to start putting effort into my appearance for the first time in my life. For most of my life, I've been short, skinny, and to put it bluntly, a complete loser. For probably 10 years of my life, I was hooked on video games and I cared for basically nothing else in my life. I didn't play many sports, and those that I did were just because my parents signed me up, not because I actually wanted to. This meant I was not only very unathletic, but also very socially awkward and unconfident. My first experience in the gym was when my mom took me to her boxing class when I was 14, and I ended up continuing with this semi-regularly, but it didn't last long, because 2020 hit and all the gyms closed. After a year of lockdown and constant video games, in the summer of 2021, about half my friend group decided to get a gym membership at the local gym, and this is when I started lifting weights. This is what I looked like when I started, weighing about 125 to 130 pounds at about 5'7". Sure, I was lean, but that was just a result from chronic under-eating my whole life. But hey, at least I'm in the gym now, right? Going into the school year, I would go work out with my friends and basically just copy what they were doing. Did I have a routine? No. I knew practically nothing about working out, and for whatever reason, I never cared to research. And so my progress around this time was pretty minimal, as you can see, since the only times I'd go were when my friends were going. I wasn't doing any sort of split, and my workouts weren't long or intense, usually only doing a few half-assed exercises. And to make this worse, I was still under-eating, and most certainly wasn't getting enough protein in my diet. Throughout this time, I was smoking and drinking far too much, and I had very little motivation to train and mostly just used the gym to socialize with my friends. This is probably the point where you expect me to say that everything changed, but no, I continued training like this until summer of next year. This is a picture of me around midsummer of 2022. At 130 pounds and about a year into training, my strength had gone almost unchanged and my lifts were the same as before. At this point, I had a realization that I wasn't at all progressing, and if I wanted to see results, I actually had to work for them. This is the point where my transformation really starts. It was around this time that I cut down on the drinking and smoking, and I finally started doing some research and made myself a simple push-pull legs routine. And I actually started going consistently 3 to 4 times a week. Around a month into this routine, I actually started noticing results, and I was finally getting stronger. This gave me the motivation to continue staying consistent going into my first year of university. In first year is when I really started to love training, and I finally started properly bulking. It got to the point where I'd often skip classes to go to the school gym. I started noticing my chest and back especially getting a lot bigger than before, and some people actually started noticing my progress. I quickly upped my volume to 6 days a week, and I stayed consistent with this for most of the school year, with the only exceptions being when I was sick, which actually happened a lot. I kept consistent going into this summer, and this is where I've seen the most amount of progress in my life. This is a picture of where I'm at today, weighing about 155 pounds at 5'9". Younger me would have never thought I'd be this way. My strength has increased tremendously from the last year, and I actually feel strong for the first time in my life. My progress hasn't been as quick as some people you see online, but I'm proud of what I've done. There are certainly things I could have done better the past year, especially the drinking and partying that I did in university. But anyways, I hope my transformation can inspire you wherever you are in your journey, to stay consistent and be proud of yourself for the progress that you've made. And if you aren't working out yet, I strongly encourage you to do so. There are so many benefits beyond just a better looking body. I've personally become so much more confident, something I never was just a few years ago. I also find that if you clearly worked hard for your body, people tend to show you more respect, both men and women. As for me, I'm keeping on my bulk for the next 8 to 10 months until at least next summer, and I definitely don't plan to stop training. If you enjoyed this, you'd probably enjoy my other content about fitness and generally improving your life. And I'm going to be uploading my current workout routines very soon. So if you like and subscribe, that'd really help me out a lot. Now, all of that being said, Trend Cycle coming soon.